JJK Season 3 Episode 5 just did something I didn't think was possible. It made me cry, then made me smile, then punched me in the gut all over again. And by the end, I wasn't even sure who the good guys were anymore. If you thought Maki's massacre was brutal, wait until you see what they did to Yaga. Let's talk about it. So the episode opens with Jujutsu headquarters ordering Yaga's execution. They're blaming him for the Shibuya incident, which is absolutely ridiculous. But here's the thing. They don't actually care about justice. What they want is his secret. The secret to creating fully independent cursed corpses. And Yaga? He knew this day would come. He's known it ever since he created Panda. That's why he kept the secret buried, because he understood that people who already abuse power shouldn't have access to something this dangerous. But here's what destroyed me. The flashback with Kusakabe's sister. Yaga didn't create independent cursed corpses to build an army. He did it so a grieving woman could feel alive again. He used Hakuru's soul information to recreate a presence, not a weapon. That's the kind of man they're executing. When Gakuganji finally confronts him, it's not some epic battle. It's slow. It's messy. And it's inevitable. Yaga gets mortally wounded, and right before he dies, he tells Gakuganji the secret. And when Gakuganji asks why, Yaga says, that line. That single line is one of the coldest, most brilliant moments in the entire series. Yaga just cursed Gakuganji with the same burden he carried his whole life. And then Panda finds him. Watching Panda cry for the man who raised him reminded me why Jujutsu Kaisen hurts so much. Because underneath all the cursed energy and fights, these are still people. But then, the episode does something wild. It completely shifts gears. And honestly, I needed it after that. Suddenly we're thrown into Kinji Hakari's underground fight club, and everything is loud, chaotic, and alive again. Yuji enters the club as a fighter, and they pair him against Panda, which is such a smart choice. Their fight isn't just action for the sake of action. It's communication. It's strategy. It's crowd control. For a moment, when Hakari offers Yuji a spot in his world, I actually thought, yeah, this could work. But then Karara gives him one warning about Yuji, and everything changes. Hakari goes from warm and welcoming to cold and paranoid in an instant. He attacks Yuji without hesitation. And that's when you realize, fever doesn't just drive you forward. It burns you alive. This episode was brutal, beautiful, and completely unhinged. It gave us one of the most emotional deaths in the series, then immediately threw us into pure chaos. And somehow, it all worked. If you made it this far, let me know in the comments. Did Yaga's death hit you as hard as it hit me? And what do you think about Hakari? Drop your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next one.